Well, I mean, we've seen just unspeakable devastation in Gaza these last 20 months. And, even after the kind of ceasefire that was signed, the death and the destruction did not end, right? I am seeing images every single day of human beings being forcibly starved to death and denied basic necessities like medical care and water. And these images are seared into my mind. These are things that I never thought I would see again in my lifetime. And I'm watching them every day on social media. And so for me, as a Jewish person who like grew up in Jewish schools and synagogues and summer camps and all the rest, like in which the sanctity of human life is such a core Jewish value,
Hmm.
it felt impossible for me to watch that and to not, respond to this call, to not put my body as far as I can in between the people of Gaza and the US government, which is sending weapons and bombs and enforcing this horrifying starvation. And so for us, when we were about a month ago, several of our Palestinian partners really approached us in JVP and said that what they really needed for us was to amplify how brutal the starvation campaign of Gaza has been and how the meager attempts at letting some aid in have been fundamentally a sham, right? Done by US contractors who are murdering people lining up for aid, administered by an organization, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, that has been like roundly condemned by every
Hmm.
organization of conscience in the world. And our Palestinian comrades are watching their family, their friends, their community members die every day, either directly by shooting or in a slightly slower pace by starvation. And they said, like, we need your voice to do something to intervene in this slightly slower slaughter. And so we took this idea back to the Chicago chapter, and it really seemed like in order to show and demand from our representatives that they take every available avenue, like that they do everything in their power to stop this atrocity, that a hunger strike was a potential tactic. Like we've been in the streets, we've called our representatives, we've emailed them, we've had meetings with them, we've been arrested, we've shut down intersections. And the American people overall are quite united on the idea that the displacement, ethnic cleansing, and genocide of Palestinians is an atrocity. And the piece that is left now is for the United States government to stop enabling it. That's sort of how I came to this tactic, um,
Hmm.
and why I'm continuing to not eat while Gazans can't eat.